Yo, welcome back. This is the Kickoff FC show. This is your boy, Right 2012, and that's your boy,
Manchester United's biggest fan, Dan Rumba. Yes, I said it. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Now, through the season done, we're never done over here at the Kickoff FC show. You see me?
That's right. We're going to have videos coming out all day, every day. Today, we're doing a season review of Manchester United. The fun part.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about our coach's review.
I'm going to let you take the first.
The coach's review. So, we're going to talk about Ten Hag, all right? I'm taking the first crack at this. So, let me say this, right? In my opinion, Ten Hag, this was a huge drop-off from the first season to this season, right? And the numbers show for a fact. And I know people are going to use injuries as an excuse and say, oh, well, this happened. No. You're the coach, right? So let's start from the off-season. You brought in Onana, who allowed one of the most goals, in the Premier League, right? You brought in Højlund, who I think just barely made it to double digits in goal. I think he made it to about 10. I can't remember exactly how much he ended at for the season, but you brought in Højlund. You brought in Anthony, who had one goal the whole season. These are all your signings, right?
Wow.
All your signings. You brought in Mason Mount, who was one of the injured players and didn't really contribute much. He probably had...
Mason Mount?
Who? That's what I'm saying. Those are 4 key players that you signed in the offseason. These guys were supposed to bring us back to glory. What? No one saw this except you, but because you're a coach, we believe in you. Like, show us how you're going to get this done. And you didn't.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
And as a matter of fact, it turned out to be one of the worst, if not the worst season in the English Premier League. We ended at 8th. Right? On top of that, you had the whole season sticking. I know coaches have a philosophy that they stick to, and you have to stick to your philosophy. I get that. But if your philosophy is not working, then you change it. What's that definition?
Madness.
Madness is when you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
It's never going to change.
You're not going to get a different result. So if you know your personnel, change your formation. Right. Look what happened in the last 2 games of the season. You actually looked like a team.
Exactly.
You made a change. You even showed some tactics. And throughout this entire season, Ten Hag, we have all questioned your tactics. Your substitutions don't make no sense. At one point, we was up by a goal, and then like in the 70th minute, I don't remember which game it was.
Chelsea.
You took off all the attacking guys to defend.
It was Chelsea.
And we ended up, and I'm like, what the hell? Way too soon. Way too soon.
We lost in 30 time. We lost in 30 time.
Your substitution didn't make any sense whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So, too many times we question that. And then when you come out, you are the laughing stock. Jules from ESPN was saying, oh, I just watched Ten Hag interviews with my popcorn because it's entertaining.
His press conferences, for me, I sit down with the popcorn. It's literally he's doing stand up now. For me, he's a comedian now. And he talks and he comes up with those incredible lines like he did on Friday when he said, "Oh, well, we've been the most entertaining team in the league this season."
Because you know he's gonna say we're the most entertaining team in the league. How?
Hold on, bro. How?
When?
For
where?
doing the opposite of what we should be.
What? I don't see anything from you, Ten Hag. So, in my opinion, you haven't shown enough. And the drop off from the first season to the second season is drastic. And I know people are going to claim injuries, but in my opinion, I feel like that drop off was just too steep. Therefore, overall coaching rating, last year I think I gave you like a B. Right? This season, I'm going to have to mirror that to the overall performance of the team and leave it at a D.
All right. Pause on that.
Pause.
Yeah, so coach's review. I have to say, Ten Hag, front and center, please, because if you keep your job after this awful performance here. You better come with the whole gauntlet, the Thor's hammer and everything next season. There should be no stone left unturned in the training sessions if you keep your job here, because first off, you dash away the player of the season for back-to-back seasons, the Golden Glover for a man who go give a distribution from the goalkeeping positions. I've never heard somebody pick a goalkeeper to be a midfielder in my freaking life.
It's pretty damn sad. I'm starting to lose faith.
See? And then your defense, you brought nobody from Ajax. I guess you bought the Pitbull, you know, but unfortunately he gets injured, so we're going to skip over that.
You bought him in your first season.
Right, but then, like you said, the wingers and the other players you brought in, nothing manifested. Overpaid, in my opinion, for a left footer who can't even dribble down, who plays right wing, who can't even dribble down the freaking wing. Excuse me? How did that even work at Ajax? To be honest with you.
Differently.
Bush League must, because clearly you came up against some great competition here and you've been exposed in your second season now that everyone has had tape to study. You know what I'm saying? So your coaching leaves a lot to desire because there's nothing inventive. Just like how the Noisy Neighbors coach come in and rearrange how the game is played, that's how you impact when you go to a new club. You bring in your identity. You have brought no identity. You need to go to the DMV and get an ID. Most entertaining losers? Because clearly every game we give up average 2 goals.
Yeah, that's
there's no way. Yeah, you're getting an F for this season. For me as a coach, you're getting an F. Straight up and down. You have done no... Because the thing with me and coaches, when you're losing, that's when I see what you're built
what you're made of.
You know what I'm saying? What you're made of. Because then, what are the ideas you've been thinking outside of the box? Okay, I've studied tape of this opponent. They've gotten ahead of us. All right, let's switch it up now because they know what we're doing. You know what I say? Switch man from left to right. Wingers go cross. Bring on another forward. 2 far. Something. Give me something. I've got nothing. You're cruising, bruv. So yeah, an F for me.
Yeah.
For Ten Hag.
Yeah, I mean, and the numbers don't lie either. You know what I'm saying? We're averaging almost 2 goals a game, 20 shots on target on average.
Ugh.
And on top of that, we have a negative goal difference. We're in 8th position.
And we gave up our Golden Glover for a man who can't give we no... Every goal was scored by winner. You realize, Onana kick out, if you realize, he tries to distribute, they intercepted from Hoyland or whoever at half line, counter-attack immediately, without a position, goal.
So what was your strategy to begin with? I thought that the reason why we got Onana was to put the ball over the top.
Exactly.
Clearly that's not working, but we don't have any form of creativity or nothing. So I don't know. So that's just my opinion in regards to it. But, you know, again, overall, like I said, I wasn't impressed. The drop-off was, the numbers don't lie. And like I said, only 2 games, which was the last game, the game at Old Trafford when it washed away. And it was in the rain. Ten Hag was out in the rain, giving directions, pointing, making the right sub. That's what I expect a coach to do. I don't care if it's animated or whatever. You got to be you. But if you're coaching and I can see what you're trying to do on the field with your tactics, then yes. And fair enough, sometimes you don't have the right personnel for that, but who's to blame for not having the right personnel?
Facts.
You also have to take some level of accountability for that. You understand what I'm saying? So, yes, injuries play a part. Yes, there's a drop-off. But that's, to me, is just an excuse. You have to account for that. Because even if sorry to compare, but even if all of Manchester United starting 11 got hurt, the next man them up would still be giving you a run for your money. And fair enough, them have a deeper squad. I get that. But the point is, there's a reason why they have a deep squad. Look on them left wing. Them have
you meant City?
Yeah, City. Sorry, I don't remember. I don't know.
They said United.
City. So look on City, right? On the wing. If Grealish come out the game, them have Doku.
Right.
It's a good rotation. Who we got? Even if we have 100% of our squad, who we got? So
Plain
what
clothes.
kind of allocation?
Everybody is in plain clothes.
What are we trying to do? What are we trying to accomplish here? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's my point. Is like, and then you can see Pep's philosophy. You can hear the players talk about how the philosophy, hey, this is what we know. We got the right mindset. We know what the coach is trying to do. I ain't hear none of the players saying nothing like that.
Not for
I ain't
United.
hear no, and I don't hear, like, come on, man. So, again, we're right there. It was a poor season overall.
Yes.
Worst season in EPL history for Manchester United. And that's our opinion. And that's what we're sticking to. Anyway, we're going to dive a lot deeper in regards to talk about more things in depth. But let us know what your thoughts are in terms of how you thought the season went. Who was your player of the season? What do you think about Ten Hag as a coach? Would Ten Hag keep his job? With or without the FA Cup win? No, chime in and let us know, man.
Yeah, and who would you like us to sign? Who would you like to see at the club? There's a great chance that we might get Olise. He's the first name popping up in the transfer windows already, and the season has just ended. So let us know in the comments.
It'll be interesting to see, man.
Catch your vibe.
You already know, man. Catch your vibe with us, man. This your boy, Ride 2012, and that's your boy.
Don Rumba.
Thanks for watching, y'all. We out of here.